Hi, I'm Tracy, and this is Lena from Healing Children, and we're here to talk about how there is so much more chaos in the schools due to student misbehavior.
Yep, I know. We have a lot more kids who are running away from the classroom. They're throwing things,
Yeah.
they're hurting each other, and they're sometimes even hurting their teacher.
Yeah, I remember you telling me how there was a student in your class who pretended to be a bowling ball and used his classmates as pins during a teacher's lesson.
Oh, I know. And that teacher was shocked and mortified.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
So one of my bigger concerns is that we're seeing more students who'd simply given up on learning.
Yeah.
And they feel like they don't need to put forth any effort.
Yeah.
And they're just really not invested in their education at all.
Which is a concern because that investment, like learning to be invested in your education, is really a skill that they're going to need for their future.
It is.
I think what worries me is just the increase in drug use. Like so many more high school kids are using drugs, and we hear from high school teachers how kids are coming to school high, they send them back to the office, and then they just send them back, and nothing is being done.
I know, and expecting them to learn while they're high.
Yeah.
I don't even think we have strategies for that.
Yeah, true.
So the other thing with secondary too, is there's such an increase in foul language and outright disrespect by some of the students that's really disrupting the learning for everybody.
Yeah.
And making the setting just feel kind of unsafe for all the students.
Yeah.
Hi!
Hey, Francis, it is so great to see you
It's
again.
so good to see you! What are you two talking about?
Well, we're talking about how there's so much more misbehavior in the schools.
Oh yeah, I got in really big trouble and that's why they sent me to you. But I'm doing so much better now, and now I can see that all the other kids in my class are totally out of control.
Oh, I know. Those healing children strategies really made a big difference with you. They really helped you. But I think the problem is so many educators don't feel like they can discipline kids because they're hearing so many confusing messages about what students need.
Or even if they do give a kid a consequence for something, other adults aren't backing them up, and it's building up a lot of resentment and frustration in the school settings.
Yeah, it's hard on teachers to not see kids improve. They're educators. They want to see kids get better.
Yeah. And even some of those teachers, they feel like they're being blamed and that the misbehavior is all their fault.
Really?
Yeah, and some people actually think that teachers are overpaid.
Oh, what are the teachers gonna do about it?
Well, having good classroom management is very helpful because that helps a lot of students. But there are some students who just need more.
Yeah, it doesn't fix all the behavior issues. There's a lot more to it than a sticker chart or being trauma informed or meeting sensory needs. There's a lot more to it.
I used to get in trouble all the time. Now I don't anymore.
We know, Francis, it took a lot to get you back on track, but we did it all together. We worked with you, your parents, and your teacher.
I remember. I didn't always like stuff like staying in a recess or only having one area of the playground to play on, but I do feel better about myself, and I have way more friends now. Plus, I guess I knew you always liked me.
Wait, but did we like him?
I don't know. Did we like him?
Yeah, I guess we like him.
See, I told you so. I'm gonna go say goodbye to my friend.
Okay, we'll see you later. So educators, are you ready to get your power back and learn a new approach from Healing Children LLC, where teachers feel confident, enthusiastic, and are happy in interacting with their students? And the students in their classroom, they thrive.
They thrive. And it's important to clarify that we're not just behavior modification. We are about transformation, which results in lifelong behavior changes.
That's right. I have watched so many of my students struggle, but when we put Healing Children strategies in place, they do so much better. And it doesn't happen overnight. It might take a year or two, but after a while, I see that those kids are getting their work done. They're positive with their peers. They're interacting with their teacher. And it's so much fun to talk about their progress.
It is. And if we keep appeasing this misbehavior, we're almost sending the message that it's okay for these kids to misbehave. And we're robbing them from an opportunity for growth. But right now, a lot of teachers are feeling so overwhelmed because the amount of kids who are starting to struggle with behavior is increasing.
Yeah. So hold on to your lesson plans because we have a solution for you. Healing Children LLC.
And say goodbye to the insanity and a hello to a little thing we like to call accountability.
Accountability!
Back, Francis.
I'm back!
So in addition to accountability, we also talk about building strong relationships with kids and consistent discipline using the 5-minute reset or a structured recess plan or having all the adults get on the same page when it comes to student behavior.
I remember those.
Yeah. We also kind of teach about how children develop a conscience and what they need to move through the developmental stages.
Absolutely.
And so regardless of the challenge a child may have faced, They can mature emotionally, which will help them learn, have friends, find their talents, and feel good about themselves.
I know Lena and Tracy have really helped me, and my teachers, and my parents.
Thank you, Francis.
So if you want to cut through all the confusion, you should come to one of our live classes.
Or one of our online classes, where you can also earn college credit for recertification.
Yeah, or you can go to our website, www.healingchildren.com, and learn more about us and see what we can offer.
Go to one of their classes. It's worth it.